The holidays are all about spending quality time with your friends, family, and other loved ones. So why not do the exact opposite and scare the stockings right off the damn wall? Yep, I'm talking about Christmas horror games. I don't think I've hidden the fact that I'm quite fond of horror games, and I've noticed most of my audience tend to be the same way. So why not dive into a few of the most popular Christmas horror games on itch.io, as of recording this video, and see if we can find a hidden gem or two before the season comes to an end. And in turn see if Christmas horror games have any real merits beyond Santa but spooky, with me ranking them against each other after we discuss them in full. Also because the other two videos I had planned couldn't be finished in time due to a huge power outage and this was quicker to make. With that, let's dive into our first game with... Pun for easiest title ever aside, this game sees us, a little boy that apparently lives alone in his apartment, okay, baking a little jolly gingerbread man. These controls are annoying, jeez. Perfect! How about decorating the Christmas tree? Sure. Oh my god, my sensitivity, I'm gonna crack my neck, holy crap. Dude, I am speed. Oh no! He ran away? Oh, I didn't even get to decorate him first. What the hell? I heard a horse sting, but I don't see a man. So you see a little one right there, but that's not him. He was much bigger than that. Initially, all things seemed pretty hunky-dory, but oh no, he moved! However, it seems that this was just a fake-out, as we decorate our baked cookie man, who's definitely dead and not alive at all, and place him alongside a cup of milk for Santa, and run off to bed. Then we become Santa, but oh no, the cookie's gone! And jump scare. The end. So that kinda sucked, is what I wanted to say, but on further review, it seems the creator made this game in only 4 days, and honestly, for that short of a dev time, this isn't that bad. That being said, it's also not scary, like at all. The jump scare at the end was really the only attempt at a scare, and it was beyond predictable. Granted, it didn't give itself much room to breathe, with the game only being about 5 minutes, which doesn't really help. Though, a lot can be done in 5 minutes to put someone on edge, and this just didn't do it. So it's kind of a nothing horror game, but the creator was clearly trying to challenge themselves with a tight deadline, and even has a YouTube channel explaining their process. So even if I didn't particularly like this horror game, I'd say they have a lot of potential, and I'll link them below for anyone to check out. Whoa, my god! Holy crap! I thought the last guy was gonna break his neck turning around, but oh my, alright, I'm gonna... Oh, yo. Look at my pajamas. This guy's cool as hell. Why do so many small horror games fall to the fate of the neck-snapping bandit? What is this? Regardless, in this game we see the player, another lonely soul decorating his house for the holiday festivities, who apparently isn't one for variety. Either way, it seems something strange is going on in the town of Clarkwell, as the TV gives us alarming messages to steer clear of people dressed as Santa, and to keep all our doors and windows nice and secure. This game is kind of in the same vein as the Gingerdead Man. It's short, about 10 minutes or so, which isn't a bad thing, but half that time is just kind of doing nothing, read, and that's about it. Though, that being said, there is this little flashback sequence showing a child trying to catch Santa on video, only to be met with Jeff the Killer trying out his new cosplay for a spin and killing him. That section was pretty decent and actually had some tension.
I saw Santa, I'm gonna go get him, I'm gonna go catch Santa. I'm gonna go catch him. And we'll go catch him, I'm gonna catch Santa. Oh, Santa, why'd you use the front door? That's weird.
Well, it would have had some tension, but I was too busy doing whatever the hell that was to be scared. Besides that, it just has a few generic and cheap scares, and then the game just kind of ends. Buddy, what you doing? What? It's a step up for sure, but not by much. Though it also had a quick dev time being made in about a month, so that's something to keep in mind if anything. I'm sorry. I really am. I hate being negative. I hate to critique people. It's not in my nature, but at the same time, I try my best to be honest. And I honestly think this is the worst horror game I've played. And I'm not totally convinced it's not just a meme game made to get a few laughs out of people instead of scare them. Because there's no scares. Unless you count this. Hey, Santy boy, man! What the f? That being said, Santa is caked up to all hell, so all is forgiven. Okay, after looking at the game description, it's clearly a joke game. So, you got me, Dev. You tricked me and all the other horror game channels that'll inevitably pretend this somehow scared them.
She is such a bad bitch, though.
You did it. Either way, this sucked, but that was clearly the point, so I can't really bash it too hard. Also, another side note, everyone is playing these games in this compilation type format, so I am so glad I decided to do this in a video essay style. Oh my gosh, thank you. An actually okay game. This game sees the player receiving a note from their daughter. The note says that she's been taken by Santy and that he wants gifts from around the house, presumably being the only way she'll be returned safely. So you do exactly that, with the game just kind of boiling down to you searching for said items and preparing them for Santy, with of course a few spooks along the way. This hallway is only this long to set up for a jump scare, right? Watch. He's gonna come over that corner right there. Yep. Come on. Yep, I told you. I knew it. I play enough horror games. Place in the room. Oh, okay. So that's. All right. Yeah, we're gonna put rat poison in it. I need cookie. All right, we're gonna make cookies in the bathroom now because it won't let me pick up the bowl. So screw it. I mean, he kidnapped our child. I don't think I care if these cookies are sanitary or not. I also put rat poison in them, so. I'm not looking to... Oh, yep, okay. He likes that one. That's his favorite. And while I said this game was okay, I mean, it looks okay and plays fine and is a decent length. Even has a good and bad ending, so some replay value there as well. The scares, though, they're all the same. All Santy does is pop around the corner, again, and again, and again. To me, the reason the iconic peeking around the corner to hide cliche still works is because it's unexpected, but subtle and quick. It catches you off guard without being loud and in your face. I like that. It works really effectively. However, that means when you only do that, it loses that initial subtlety. But whatever, I can't complain too much. I gotta make rat poison cookies in the bathroom. I'm pretty happy. The best game we've played so far. Good job. We play as a little boy who wants to make a snowman, learning how to from his grandpa, who seems to have mysteriously disappeared. Regardless, we build away trying to make the best damn snowman we possibly can. We find some rocks, steal our mom's scarf and a hat, then of course, as you'd expect, a heart.
Yeah, where's the heart? Mother! Mother! My snowman needs to breathe, mother. My snowman needs to breathe. Oh no, I just have a heart just laying on the bed. Never mind, Ma. I found one.
Oh, and sticks for hands. Then we switch to the perspective of the mother.
Toby, can you hear me?
That's a little bit better.
Toby! Oh, what the hell? What the... No, you know what? Toby's fine. I'm going to bed. My father told me he had a left loft down there, but I have never entered. Maybe Toby found it hidden there. A loft in where, Oh. Oh, hey, Mr. Snowman. We cool, right? Now, when I said you were creepy earlier, oh. No, I don't think me and Mr. Snowman are cool.
After that, we escape into some sort of underground bunker and get saved by a conveniently placed elevator. While there, we find out we're the descendants of ancient people who swore to keep an ice demon at bay, or else he'd ice age the melt on us and devour everything we care for. So, you know, pretty normal family affairs.
Oh, what the hell is this place? And what was that thing?
It was a snowman, Martha, you know this. Oh, Dad, what have you done? You see, she's dealt with it before. This is not a first time. Oh. Hey there, buddy. Oh, does that mean it's done? Oh, you are one ugly mother... Hi, buddy. After some banter and running around, we successfully capture the snow demon, and thankfully save the day. For now. This is most definitely my favorite game so far. First off, the graphics are pretty fun. I don't hate the PS1 or PS2 styled graphics many of these games tend to use nowadays. Hell, it's the style I used for my Gmon model. Or, I didn't make that model, but it's the style that it's, you know what I mean. But it is nice to take a breather and get to see a new style used. On top of that, the Snow Demon's design here is both a little generic, but also kinda kick-ass. I really quite like it. Alongside that, there's a lot of kinda edgy, but also really fun dialogue between the demon and the protag. Though, with all that said, the scares aren't particularly scary. It has some good ones, but for the most part, it's all just kind of the same stick. Turn around, turn back, snowman. But they do try to shake it up a bit to keep you on your toes, and while I think it varies in success, I do appreciate the effort. By far my favorite. Simple, short, but effective, fun, and unique as hell. Editing garden here, just FYI, I say Zoid House the entire time. I don't know why. It clearly says Void. I don't know what I was on. I did write the script at 3 o'clock at night, so I was on lack of sleep, I guess. This game sees us take the role of Santa, as we lay gifts out in an odd house. A house that gives us some pretty bad vibes, with weird symbols, decor, and just a generally off-putting feel.
Oh, I don't think this house needs Santa. I think it needs Jesus.
Eventually we, for some reason, go to the attic, where we meet a headless individual who promptly chases us. Then we end up in some sort of hellish purgatory after whatever the hell this is happens. Gross. Here we come across the bagged heads of past residents, telling us about the inner workings of the house, and how it's been waiting for something. For someone. We try once again to escape, but it's too late, and the ghouls of the house capture, and presumably we join their headless horde. Yeah, a little odd. Even so, this one was pretty unique in both its setup, having Santa be the victim we play as instead of the monster, and more bizarre, the house itself being the main baddie we have to face. All that lore stuff is interesting, however the scares once again suffer. It had like one or two moments, I guess, but even then they didn't really land as well as I think they could have. This concept could lend to much better scares, and I'd say everything else is really well done. The spookiness just wasn't particularly there for me personally. The next tapping was though. Either way, another short yet quite quality little horror game. Alright, let's rank these ho-ho-hos. Comfortably in last place is Santa's Present. It's a meme game. If anything, it shouldn't even be ranked. Next is Ginger Dead Man. It's not a bad game for its length, dev time, and so forth, but the other games simply have more going on. Then we have Krampus of Kirkwell, a fine, short, but generic Christmas horror game with a few good spooks, but nothing crazy. Next we have Santa's Home, mostly this high because I like the premise more than the others, and it's nice to see the prototype get the upper hand. Plus, it's pretty well made even if it's simple and short, and it has a bit of replayability with the multiple endings. Though, as I said, it wasn't all too scary. Going into our top two, we have Zoid House, with its unique setup, ideas, and overall feel. Even if it did lack scares, it made up for it with these other attributes, and just being generally well made and enjoyable. Then lastly, How to Make a Snowman. While also being a great snowman tutorial, it had the most unique feel and was by far the most fun while retaining a relatively comfortable runtime, but lacks a lot of quality scares. However, it seems that goes for most of these games. Maybe there's a reason these games aren't scary. Maybe it's because Christmas and horror just don't mix. Christmas and many other holidays for that matter, even Halloween in its own way, see us spending time with our most loved people. We trick or treat with our friends and family, we lay out cookies for Santa, play in the snow and bake gingerbread, all in the spirit of a holiday surrounded by love for our fellow human, our community. So perhaps that's the real reason these games lack that kick I seek in other horror games. It's a time of love and peace, not spooks and scares. Who am I kidding? Christmas has commercialized up the ass, and Christmas horror movies are as plentiful as ever, and even since their conception, they've always been seen as goofy as hell. Christmas and horror has merit. However, most of the time it's relegated to no more than a gimmick, which tends to hurt the scare factor of a lot of these games, movies, and so forth. Also, I could totally eat half the monsters in this video, so that alone deducts points. That being said, this video is already too long, so make sure to do the YouTube thing and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!